Imagine going from sleeping in your car, bathing at gas stations, to commanding a $200 million empire and living in mansions that scream luxury. That's the incredible journey of Steve Harvey, comedian, TV host, author, and global icon. With an estimated net worth of $200 million, 7 Daytime Emmy Awards, and a career that's touched millions, Steve Harvey is the definition of rags to riches. But how did a man who once struggled to pay for a hotel room build a life of Rolls Royces, sprawling estates, and sold-out shows? And what's the real story behind his lavish lifestyle, his family, and the controversies that have followed him? Stick with us as we take you inside the world of Steve Harvey in 2025, his jaw-dropping homes, enviable car collection, booming businesses, and so much more. You don't want to miss this. Steve Harvey, born Broderick Stephen Harvey on January 17, 1957, in Welch, West Virginia, didn't grow up with a silver spoon. His family lived modestly, with his father, Jesse Harvey, working as a coal miner to provide for Steve, his 4 siblings, and their mother, Eloise. Welch was a small, working-class town, and opportunities were scarce. The Harveys relied on grit and faith to get by, values that would shape Steve's relentless drive. His mother, a devout Christian, instilled in him the importance of perseverance and belief in something bigger, lessons that carried him through dark times. As a young man, Steve faced struggles that could have broken anyone. After graduating from Glenville High School in Cleveland, Ohio, in 1974, he briefly attended Kent State University and West Virginia University, but never finished his degree. To make ends meet, he bounced between jobs: boxer, auto worker, insurance salesman, carpet cleaner, even a mailman. But the toughest chapter came in the late 1980s when Steve, chasing his comedy dreams, found himself homeless for 3 years. Living out of his 1976 Ford Tempo, he bathed at gas stations or swimming pool showers when gigs didn't cover a hotel. One particularly low moment saw him with just $35 to his name, wondering if he'd ever make it. Yet, a couple from Orlando, Rich and Becky Liss, gave him a lifeline, offering his carpet cleaning business its first contract and $11,000 in travel funds to pursue comedy. That act of kindness changed everything. Steve's big break came on October 8, 1985, when he stepped onto the stage at Hilarity's Comedy Club in Cleveland for his first stand-up performance. His relatable humor and magnetic presence quickly won over audiences. By 1990, he'd earned a spot as a finalist in the 2nd annual Johnny Walker National Comedy Search, landing him a hosting gig on its showtime at the Apollo. This exposure catapulted him into the spotlight. In 1994, he starred in the ABC sitcom Me and the Boys, but his real breakthrough came with the Steve Harvey Show on the WB from 1996 to 2002. The sitcom, blending comedy and heart, ran for 122 episodes and earned him multiple NAACP Image Awards. The late 1990s saw Steve join the legendary Kings of Comedy tour alongside Cedric the Entertainer, D.L. Hughley, and Bernie Mac. The tour grossed $37 million, one of the highest-earning comedy tours ever, and was immortalized in Spike Lee's 2000 film The Original Kings of Comedy. Steve's stand-up career peaked with his 2006 special Don't Trip. He ain't through with me yet, but by 2012, he performed his final stand-up show at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, retiring from the stage after 27 years to focus on hosting and business. In 2010, Steve took over as host of Family Feud, transforming the game show into a cultural juggernaut with his quick wit and viral reactions to contestants' answers. He also hosts Celebrity Family Feud and Family Feud Africa, earning $10 million annually from the franchise alone. His radio program, The Steve Harvey Morning Show, brings in another $20 million a year, reaching millions of listeners with humor and advice. Beyond hosting, Steve has acted in films like The Fighting Temptations, 2003, and Think Like a Man, 2012, authored bestsellers like Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, 2009, and hosted the Miss Universe pageant multiple times, despite an infamous 2015 gaffe where he announced the wrong winner. His accolades are staggering: 7 Daytime Emmy Awards, 2 Marconi Awards, 14 NAACP Image Awards, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2013. In 2022, he won Outstanding Game Show Host for Family Feud at the Daytime Emmys, and in 2016, Alabama State University awarded him an honorary doctorate. Steve's versatility, spanning comedy, TV, radio, film, and writing, has made him a powerhouse, with annual earnings estimated at $40 to $50 million. If you're loving this deep dive into Steve Harvey's world, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the Celeb Insider, and ring the bell for more exclusive celebrity lifestyles. Now, let's get into the good stuff. Steve's jaw-dropping homes, cars, and business empire that define his 2025 lifestyle. Real estate empire. The Atlanta megamansion, a Versailles-inspired masterpiece. In May 2020, Steve Harvey made a bold move in the real estate world by purchasing a 34,688 square foot mansion in Atlanta's prestigious Buckhead neighborhood for $15 million. This French provincial-style estate, previously owned by filmmaker Tyler Perry, is a true palace, sitting on 17 acres of prime land overlooking the Chattahoochee River. According to TMZ and Los Angeles Times, the property's history is as fascinating as its design. Tyler Perry bought the mansion in 2007 for $9 million, pouring millions into renovations to create a Versailles-inspired masterpiece. In 2016, Perry sold it to televangelist David Turner for $17.5 million, setting a record for Atlanta's highest residential sale at the time. Turner listed the home again in 2018 for $25 million, but ultimately sold it to Steve for $15 million, a $2.5 million loss. For Steve and his wife, Marjorie, this estate became their primary residence, a place to host their blended family of 7 children and 7 grandchildren, as well as high-profile events. The mansion's sheer scale and luxurious features make it one of the most impressive properties in Steve's portfolio, a symbol of his ascent to the pinnacle of entertainment. Walking into this Atlanta mansion feels like stepping into a European chateau. The 2-story foyer greets visitors with a dramatic double staircase, flanked by soaring ceilings and intricate chandeliers, as described by Fancy Pants Homes. The interior is a blend of elegance and functionality, with 7 bedrooms and 14 bathrooms designed to accommodate Steve's large family and frequent guests. The gourmet kitchen is a chef's dream, featuring dual marble islands, top-of-the-line appliances, and 2 chandeliers that add a touch of glamour. The master suite is a private oasis, boasting a spacious walk-in hardwood closet, a built-in vanity, and panoramic views of Atlanta's lush greenery. Other standout features include a 2-story library, perfect for Steve's intellectual pursuits, and a state-of-the-art home theater that seats over a dozen, ideal for family movie nights. The mansion also houses a fully equipped gym, a spa, and a wine cellar with a built-in bar, catering to both relaxation and entertainment. One of the most unique spaces is the underground ballroom, complete with a catering kitchen, which Crazy Homes notes can host up to 100 guests for charity events, galas, or family celebrations. The outdoor spaces are just as breathtaking as the interior. The 17-acre estate is surrounded by meticulously landscaped gardens, formal and informal lawns, and a motor court with a central fountain that sets a regal tone. A 70,000-gallon infinity-edge swimming pool, complete with a bar and a Versailles-style painting at the bottom, creates a resort-like atmosphere, as highlighted by top 10 real estate deals. The property also features a lighted tennis court perched atop a 2-story parking garage, a half basketball court, a giant trampoline, and a mini golf course, ensuring endless fun for Steve's grandchildren. For his adventurous side, there's even a remote-control airplane runway, a rare amenity that reflects his playful personality. Multiple guest houses, caretaker suites, and a guardhouse accommodate staff and visitors, while a presidential-level security system with 2 gated entrances ensures privacy. Okay, magazine reports that Steve and Marjorie have made the mansion their own, adding personal touches that reflect their vibrant style, from custom decor to family-oriented spaces. The estate's ability to host lively gatherings, like Easter portraits on the outdoor staircase or holiday parties, makes it a true family haven. From an investment perspective, the Atlanta mansion was a strategic purchase. Atlanta's luxury real estate market has been thriving, and properties of this caliber often appreciate in value. Crazy Homes suggests that since Steve's purchase, the mansion's worth has likely increased, aligning with market trends. For a man with a $200 million net worth, this $15 million estate is not just a home but a statement of success, as Home and Texture notes, embodying his journey from homelessness to living in Atlanta's highest-priced home. The mansion's history, once owned by Tyler Perry, adds to its prestige, and Steve's ownership continues its legacy as a landmark of celebrity culture in Atlanta. The Sandy Springs Mansion, a family-oriented retreat. While the Buckhead megamansion steals the spotlight, Steve Harvey's real estate portfolio includes another Atlanta gem, a 9,258 square foot mansion in the Sandy Springs neighborhood, purchased in 2010 for $3.4 million. This 6-bedroom, 8-bathroom home, as detailed by Velvet Ropes, is a testament to Steve's love for creating spaces that balance luxury with family comfort. Unlike the Versailles-inspired grandeur of the Buckhead estate, the Sandy Springs mansion offers a more intimate, yet still opulent, atmosphere, perfect for everyday living and entertaining. The property's design emphasizes warmth and functionality, with a gourmet kitchen equipped with high-end appliances, ideal for family meals or hosting friends. The master suite is a spacious retreat, offering ample room for relaxation, while the game room provides a fun space for Steve's children and grandchildren to unwind. One of the home's standout features is its cigar cabinet, a nod to Steve's sophisticated tastes, which Velvet Ropes describes as the envy of enthusiasts. The outdoor area is equally inviting, with a massive grill and a waterfall that create a serene backdrop for barbecues and gatherings. The Sandy Springs mansion has been a significant part of Steve's life in Atlanta, a city that serves as a professional and personal hub. During his early years in Atlanta, this home likely served as the family's primary residence, hosting countless memories before the Buckhead mansion took center stage. Steve even opened the doors for an exclusive tour, as noted by Velvet Ropes, giving fans a glimpse into its breathtaking interiors. The property's 9,258 square feet provide plenty of space for Steve, Marjorie, and their blended family, and its location in Sandy Springs offers a quieter, suburban feel compared to the bustling Buckhead area. While the Buckhead estate is now the family's main home, the Sandy Springs mansion remains a valuable asset, potentially used as a guest house, investment property, or secondary residence. Its purchase price of $3.4 million has likely appreciated, given Atlanta's robust real estate market, making it another smart addition to Steve's portfolio. This home reflects Steve's ability to invest in properties that cater to his family's needs while maintaining long-term financial value. The Beverly Hills rental, a West Coast escape. In 2018, Steve Harvey and his wife, Marjorie, ventured into the ultra-exclusive Beverly Park community in Beverly Hills, California, leasing a 12,000 square foot mansion for a jaw-dropping $110,000 to $125,000 per month. According to Dirt.com and Velvet Ropes, this rental cost the couple over $1.3 million annually, showcasing their willingness to embrace Hollywood's elite lifestyle. While not a purchase, this property offers a fascinating glimpse into Steve's bicoastal life, particularly during his time filming The Steve Harvey Show and other Los Angeles-based projects. The mansion, nestled in the gated Beverly Park enclave, is a traditional-style home designed for serenity and privacy, offering a peaceful retreat from the city's hustle. The interior features 5 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms in the main house, with a 1,000 square foot guest/pool house that includes a full kitchen, perfect for hosting visitors. The chef's kitchen, painted a surprising shade of blue, adds a pop of personality, while the screening room, library, and maid's quarters cater to both entertainment and practicality. The outdoor spaces are a highlight, with expansive patios, lush lawns, and phenomenal landscaping that create a resort-like ambience, as Velvet Ropes describes. The decision to rent rather than buy in Beverly Hills was likely driven by Steve's need for a temporary West Coast base. At the time, his television commitments required frequent trips to Los Angeles, and the Beverly Park mansion provided a luxurious home without the long-term commitment of ownership. The property's seclusion, high above Beverly Hills, offered Steve and Marjorie a private escape, ideal for unwinding after long days on set. Sportskeeda notes that the Harveys now use the property only occasionally, as their primary residence is in Atlanta, but the lease remains a bold statement of their financial prowess. Interestingly, Velvet Ropes mentions an anonymous source speculating that a very famous name was moving into Beverly Park, fueling rumors that it was Steve and Marjorie. While the lease has been confirmed, questions linger about whether they considered purchasing or if they'll maintain the rental in 2025. This Beverly Hills chapter adds a layer of intrigue to Steve's real estate story, highlighting his ability to adapt his lifestyle to his career demands. The Chicago penthouse, a sky-high symbol of success. From 2013 to 2018, Steve Harvey owned a 5,500 square foot penthouse on the 88th floor of the Trump International Hotel and Tower in Chicago, Illinois, a property that epitomized his success during the height of his talk show career. Purchased while filming The Steve Harvey Show, this multi-million-dollar condo was a sleek, modern masterpiece, offering unparalleled views of the Chicago skyline. According to Velvet Ropes, the penthouse featured 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms, with floor-to-ceiling windows that flooded the space with natural light. The high-end finishes and spacious living areas reflected Steve's taste for luxury, while the building's amenities, including a spa, fitness center, and concierge services, added to the allure. The penthouse's location in the heart of Chicago made it an ideal home base during Steve's talk show years, providing easy access to studios and the city's vibrant cultural scene. In 2018, Steve sold the penthouse for $7.7 million, a move that aligned with the relocation of his show to Los Angeles and his shift toward Atlanta as his primary residence. The sale of the Chicago penthouse was a strategic decision, allowing Steve to liquidate an asset that was no longer central to his lifestyle. The $7.7 million sale price, as reported by Velvet Ropes, likely provided funds for his Atlanta megamansion purchase, showcasing his ability to time the market effectively. The penthouse's sleek design and prime location made it a standout in Steve's portfolio, a symbol of his success during a pivotal chapter of his career. While he no longer owns property in Chicago, this penthouse remains a significant milestone, reflecting his ability to invest in high-value urban real estate. The sale also underscores Steve's pragmatic approach to real estate, prioritizing properties that align with his current needs and long-term goals. Car collection. Steve Harvey's car collection is a gearhead's dream, blending power, prestige, and personality. Valued at over $2 million, it's dominated by Rolls-Royces, a brand that screams, "I've made it." His prized possession is a Rolls-Royce Phantom 8, starting at $450,000. With its iconic Spirit of Ecstasy hood ornament and handcrafted leather interior, this car is pure elegance, perfect for arriving at red carpet events. He also owns a Rolls-Royce Ghost, priced at around $340,000, known for its whisper-quiet ride and cutting-edge tech. For top-down cruising, Steve rolls in a Rolls-Royce Phantom drop-head convertible, a $500,000 masterpiece with a retractable roof and bespoke detailing. Beyond Rolls-Royces, Steve's garage includes a Bentley Mulsanne, a $310,000 sedan that blends British craftsmanship with raw power. For a touch of American muscle, he owns a 1941 Cadillac convertible, a rare classic valued at over $100,000, reflecting his appreciation for vintage style. Rounding out the collection is a Ford F-150 pickup, starting at $40,000, a practical yet rugged choice for his Missouri ranch. Each car tells a story, whether it's the Phantom's grandeur or the Cadillac's nod to history. Steve's collection is as diverse as his career. Business ventures. Steve Harvey isn't just a TV star, he's a business mogul with a knack for turning ideas into gold. In 2017, he launched Steve Harvey Global, SHG, an entertainment company that houses his production company, East 112, and a slew of ventures. East 112 develops digital content, films, and TV shows, including international versions of Family Feud, like Family Feud Africa, which debuted in 2020. SHG also oversees Harvey events, led by his daughter Morgan Hawthorne and son-in-law Kareem, which produces events like the Fro-Ribbian Fest in Atlanta. One of Steve's boldest moves was launching Delightful, a dating website in 2014, in partnership with IAC, the owners of Match.com. The site, focused on fostering lasting love, reportedly earned him $10 million. His Sand and Soul Festival, an annual event featuring live music, comedy, and Q&A sessions with Steve and his wife, Marjorie, draws thousands and adds to his revenue stream. Through Harvey Ventures, his investment company, Steve has stakes in startups like Coinbase, Stripe, SpaceX, and Acorns, with investments estimated at $500,000 to $3 million each. His stock portfolio spans tech, energy, finance, and blockchain, showcasing his savvy approach to wealth building. Steve's authorship is another cash cow. His 2009 book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, spent 64 weeks on the New York Times bestseller list and inspired a 2012 film that grossed $96 million worldwide. Follow-ups like Straight Talk, No Chaser, Act Like a Success, and Jump have earned him millions in royalties. His clothing line, featuring tailored suits and accessories, caters to his stylish persona, while endorsements with brands like T-Mobile and Ford boost his income. Steve's ability to diversify, spanning media, tech, fashion, and real estate, ensures his empire keeps growing. Personal life and controversies. Steve Harvey's personal life is as colorful as his career, marked by love, family, and a few public missteps. He's been married 3 times and has 7 children, including 3 stepchildren he adopted. His first marriage to Marcia Harvey, 1981 to 1994, produced twin daughters, Brandy and Carly, and a son, Broderick Jr. His second marriage to Mary Shackelford, 1996 to 2005, resulted in a son, Winton, but ended in a contentious divorce. In 2007, Steve married Marjorie Bridges, a fashion entrepreneur and philanthropist who brought 3 children, Morgan, Jason, and Lori, from a previous relationship. Steve adopted them, creating a blended family of 7 kids and several grandchildren. Marjorie, born October 10, 1964, is a powerhouse in her own right. Her fashion blog, The Lady Loves Couture, and her MH handbags and MH closet brands have earned her an estimated net worth of $50 million. The couple's chemistry is undeniable, often showcased at events like the Sand and Soul Festival or on social media, where Marjorie's glamorous style complements Steve's sharp suits. Their marriage hasn't been without rumors. Tabloids have speculated about infidelity or tension, but Steve and Marjorie consistently shut them down, emphasizing their commitment. Steve's controversies have occasionally made headlines. In 2011, he sparked backlash by calling Tavis Smiley and Cornel West Uncle Toms for criticizing President Barack Obama, later apologizing but standing by his views. In 2017, he faced criticism for meeting with then-President-elect Donald Trump to discuss social issues, defending it as an effort to create change. His biggest blunder came during the 2015 Miss Universe pageant, when he mistakenly announced Miss Colombia, Ariadna Gutierrez, as the winner instead of Miss Philippines, Pia Wurtzbach. The awkward correction went viral, but Steve handled it with humor and hosted the pageant again in 2016, 2017, and 2018. In January 2017, Steve ignited outrage with comments mocking Asian men on his talk show, joking that no one would want to date them and referencing stereotypes about Chinese food. The remarks led to widespread condemnation, and he issued a public apology, admitting he'd crossed a line. Despite these missteps, Steve's charisma and willingness to own his mistakes have helped him maintain his fan base. Influence and legacy. Steve Harvey's impact goes beyond entertainment. He's a philanthropist, mentor, and beacon of inspiration. In 2010, he and Marjorie founded the Steve and Marjorie Harvey Foundation, focused on youth outreach and education. The foundation runs programs like the Steve Harvey Mentoring Program for young men in Georgia, offering guidance to fatherless teens, and a yearly camp for underprivileged kids. Steve partners with Kent State University to provide scholarships and collaborates with Walt Disney World and Essence for the Disney Dreamers Academy, a workshop empowering 100 students annually. In 2022, he and Chris Tucker received the Man in the Mirror Award from the Heal Los Angeles Foundation for using their platforms for good, presented by Prince Jackson, son of Michael Jackson. Steve's motivational speaking, podcast hosting, and books have inspired millions to chase their dreams. His 2022 talk at Expo 2020 in Dubai on happiness and religion underscored his global influence. Industry peers, from Tyler Perry to Oprah Winfrey, praise his work ethic and authenticity. Forbes and People frequently highlight his financial success, while Parade called him a shining example of reinvention. In 2013, he became the first double nominee for Daytime Emmy Awards in both Outstanding Talk Show Host and Outstanding Game Show Host categories, a testament to his versatility. His legacy is one of resilience and generosity. Steve's story, from homelessness to Hollywood, proves that hard work and faith can overcome any obstacle. He's not just a TV host or comedian. He's a cultural force who's uplifted communities and redefined success. As he told people in 2016, "I'm living proof you can reinvent yourself." His message resonates with aspiring entertainers and everyday dreamers alike. No matter where you start, you can build a life of impact. What a journey! From a struggling comedian to a global icon, Steve Harvey's life in 2025 is a masterclass in hustle, heart, and high-end living. His $200 million net worth, sprawling mansions, Rolls-Royce collection, and thriving businesses show what's possible when you refuse to give up. If you love this deep dive into Steve Harvey's world, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell for more exclusive looks at your favorite stars on the Celeb Insider. Want to see another celebrity's lifestyle? Drop their name in the comments below, and we'll make it happen. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.